Most people can attest to the fact that Israel is a complicated country. It's beautiful and innovative, yet conflicted and controversial. An Australian-Israeli artist has decided to take Israel's complexity and put it down on canvas. His artwork is being exhibited here at the Australian Embassy in Tel Aviv.
This artwork, it explores my own identity as an Australian that's lived here for 5 years. Israeli society is intense, it's about God and sex and, physical, spiritual. There's gay Israelis, there's Muslim Israelis, there's women who wear hijabs, there's women who sunbathe topless on the beach. This is a country made of many dimensions, and to paint it just in black and white, or actually blue and white, is not doing it justice. Judd Yadid was captured about 3 weeks after I moved to Israel. And that really drove home to me, here I was coming from this nice upbringing in Sydney and moved to fun Tel Aviv, and this young guy spent 5 years in a hole. No one knew where he was. And these two, Goldwasser and Regev, they never made it home. And that duality is something I find quite fascinating from a sociological point of view. How is it that this country that suffered so much and bears such deep wounds within still finds within itself to celebrate life?
It's a great pleasure to have everyone here tonight.
I find the art really stimulating and thought-provoking, and all of the things that art should be, which is to make us think about ourselves and our societies.
That's the Khamsa is a symbol I use throughout my art. I like the Khamsa because it includes both Arabs and Jews. It's quite an inclusive symbol. I don't look at Israel as only the Jewish state. I see it as a mosaic of many different peoples. And each of the pieces of that jigsaw puzzle here, they belong here. And this country was founded not by religious Jews, but by secular Jews who came here to create an indigenous Hebrew nation. And so the Khamsa for me as well, it's about the Israeli who's comfortable in his place, his or her place. He doesn't need to wave the Star of David. He or her knows their place here.
I would imagine that not everyone would be okay with his art, but it's so truthful and it's so his experience, and that's the great value of it. He's not trying to make the place something it isn't. He's giving us an inside view into something that it really is, that not everyone can see when they're on the outside.
Being an Australian, also myself, and an Israeli, the art speaks to me a lot. There's a lot that I can relate to. I find myself looking at the art and looking for a good 10 minutes each piece, with every little piece of material or object or symbol that really speaks to me, that I can relate to.
A lot of Israelis say to me, "You're crazy, you came from Australia," which in their mind is, I don't know, the proverbial Garden of Eden. Australia may be vast, it may be peaceful, it may be prosperous, but my soul, it just shivers there. And here I've never felt more alive in my whole life.